And we're gonna roll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Away with Words, the podcast. It's your girl, Bree Stories.
It's A Tati.
And it's MJM Kid.
It's your boy, King.
Period.
Hey.
He does his own
Welcome
intro
back,
because he
welcome
knows
back.
what it's like to be here. We don't have to even treat him as a guest anymore. We're not gonna.
We're not gonna do it.
We're just gonna keep on rolling. So please make sure before anything else that you are making yourself a person in the newsletter on yaymatch.com. Me and Tati, we do our good writing. And sometimes
We
it's
be
vulnerable. And so, like, there's a part of us that is like, if you don't see it, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm
But
totally,
also,
I'm about to say, yeah, I'm totally fine with
but
that.
also
No,
the
I'm not.
money of it all.
Tati, wait.
The money of it all. If you do see it, that means that there's more eyes on our website. The more eyes on our website, the more like SEO points. The more SEO points, the more we can use our website for like ad space and stuff. And we want money. I don't want to keep working. My job is
I
pretty
don't
cool.
think anybody in this bitch want to keep working.
My job is pretty like you know, it's cool. Like honestly, for most jobs, I have a cool job. Do I want to do it? Still no.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you just want to see a couple of Negroes and Negresses make it up out of the situation that they're in, babe, make sure that you go ahead and make yourself a person that gets the newsletter, because the more of you, the more of that. So, and maybe I'll break you off a little something. You never know. Anyway, thank you for being here this week for this episode. I know you're probably like, I mean, the least you niggas could have did, because we haven't put an episode out in a really long time. And
Everyone will be just fine.
Hasn't been
everyone
that
will.
long.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's not
I
been
went to dinner with
How long
someone.
has it been?
2
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
That's kind of crazy. I'm in a space now.
The last time it's been 4.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
It's been 4.
I know. The 2 weeks wouldn't be crazy if it wasn't the fact that there was a 4 before. But I went to dinner with someone last night. Shout out to you. And she sat down and said, "What is going on with the podcast?" And I said, "Oh,
I'm glad people are paying attention.
got it, got it."
That
and
makes me feel
And I
good.
was like, "Yeah, you know, we're gonna get back to some consistency."
It's been 8 years, y'all. Just give us a second to get our
Please, we're
lives
so
together.
tired. But no, we really appreciate anybody who gives
Absolutely.
a fuck.
That means a lot.
And yeah, so let's do the things. Let's break some.
Ice.
Okay.
Break
Yes.
some
I was looking at your
So I'm
hands
sure
and I was like,
guys-
"Do you have a card?"
No, I don't.
I like that.
Okay.
I like it.
So I'm sure, well, maybe I'm not sure, because we just found out that you don't TikTok
Right.
You don't
a
TikTok.
lot. But on TikTok, or maybe just the internet period, there was that question about, you know, does a woman want to be alone in the woods
Oh,
with
God.
a bear or
Oh,
a man?
God.
And you got to pick one. Like, which one would you feel more safe with, basically?
That sucks.
So, right, it was a really tough question.
Yeah.
So, would you rather be alone in the woods with Bigfoot or an alien?
Oh, 2 different kind of creatures.
Mm-hmm.
I would say an alien because I'm curious. I feel like I already know what Sasquatch is giving. You know,
Just giving bear. So why would I do that?
kinda.
Yeah.
But yeah. But like with an alien, I'm just kind of curious.
Yeah,
I
you
would
don't
also
know.
be curious to see like what they see in me. Like, you think I'm like valuable? Am I like, you know, like, are you gonna beam me up and like try to siphon out my wisdom? Like, what do you think? You know?
I like the idea of curiosity, because you don't know if they'll be able to understand you as far as
Yeah.
just language,
I'm
body
just also
language.
just thinking about Spice Girls.
Oh, yeah.
Spice World
and signing boobs and stuff.
and you just
no,
never know.
signing them foreheads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you never know.
It'd be Bigfoot for me,
Yeah.
cause the alien, I'm gonna be too like, you just never know what the alien can do.
Yeah.
Bigfoot, I feel like I can kind of gather predict what he can do. Like, if I see him get mad, okay, let me get up out of here. The alien, you don't know. You could be thinking y'all bonding and you like, okay, I'm actually safe, I'm good.
The ops.
And then out of nowhere, you just, you know, anything,
Probed.
like whatever.
Yeah.
So
It don't sound like I'm safe regardless.
yeah,
so.
I'm not safe regardless.
Yeah, but I was saying.
Because me, when you give me the option, I'm thinking safety.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
yeah.
which one can I get away from? Probably the best.
Oh, true.
So I'm like, I might got a chance to get. I mean, I know I'm probably cooked either way, but I
Would be
think I
less
got a better
painful.
chance of surviving longer if it's Bigfoot
That's
Okay.
than an alien.
Survival. I like that.
I love how like men are like more grounded in like reality, and women are more like you never know. You know, like we're more
Who's
like.
to say I'm not being grounded in reality?
Because part of the explanation is that we don't know.
Right.
With the alien, and I'm agreeing.
There's
like,
so much
I
of
would
reality that we don't know.
The alien.
Right.
But like his answer is based off of him saying what he does know, and our preference is based off of what we don't know.
So you say I'm on a woman's side.
Yeah, like we're more willing to take a chance on like the idea that we don't know. Like we're like, hey, to us it makes more sense to be like, I know I can't fight a bear.
Right.
I don't know what an alien is. You know, like. Who knows? Who knows how an alien would present themselves?
Be dangerous.
They might not be dangerous.
Who knows?
Yeah.
So in my
been
mind,
keeping them
it's
away
like
from us
it
for
makes
so long.
more sense to take a chance on the unknown
versus
the conspiracy.
I'm gonna have so much fun with this guy.
Don't do it.
I love it. Yeah, I love that. I also love how you made Sasquatch a man. Patriarchy.
Uh-oh.
I did.
He did?
Yeah, you kept saying he. I'm like,
Oh.
Interesting.
It's all right.
man.
Look, be careful, King. Look, be careful, King.
No, be careful.
About to say, because if Sasquatch is a woman, you're really in trouble.
Man.
You never know. But no.
She wants to reproduce. That's the trouble.
No, that would be my biggest fear with the aliens, actually. That would be my biggest fear with the aliens. If the aliens wanted to reproduce. Yeah, like that would be my biggest fear with them.
They're going to be like, you are now our host.
Yeah, like that's what that, no.
For all of us.
Carry our next
No,
generation.
that's terrifying.
That's
That
really,
is.
really scary.
Yeah, very scary.
Yeah, it's scary.
I don't want to be pregnant by a human, so shit.
Me neither.
Good luck with all that. Good luck with all that.
So you chose the alien?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's
I'm
check.
on an island by myself. Damn.
Well,
How you get to an island?
I'm just saying.
Oh, you just saying.
Oh, I
you
thought
just
you were
saying
in the
that.
scenario.
Yeah.
Scenario. I'm the only one that picked.
Yeah,
Y'all picked the alien.
yeah, because
Yeah.
Sasquatch is, I don't know, not that.
Even though the way he's been presented in the media, I don't know if he's dangerous either.
Why do you make him a man too?
Actually, I don't know. That's the way the media presented him too. I feel like they
Patriarchy.
say stuff like that.
It's imprinted in our minds,
But
brother and sister.
They present him as more of like having very male
They just be trying.
mannerisms.
They just
Like,
be trying to
when
chill.
when I say man, I don't mean man. I mean man as in no. I just mean man as in like
penis.
No, I just meant man as in like human being. Like when they say like
Oh, man, not alien.
like mankind.
But when
type
you
of
say
thing.
he,
yeah.
you mean male, no?
Yeah, she does. Oh, girl, come on now.
I mean, no, I didn't think that deep into it.
Okay, fine.
Well, now that I think
But that's the
about it,
patriarchy. You don't think
Yeah.
about it. You just start saying he all the time to represent humankind.
Facts.
Like women don't exist. That's crazy.
But they do call humankind mankind.
Exactly.
That's what she's saying.
We can't fall prey to that, though, is what I'm saying.
That's what she's saying.
We gotta
You
watch
was
our
finna
tongue.
jump on my back, but as soon as Tati started talking, now you got to.
No, I said
I was like, she
both
said
of
the
you.
same thing.
I'm saying it to you
I
both.
was like, she said the same thing. I just don't mind.
Let's check in.
Okay, great.
Let's start with Mickey.
All right.
He seems super ready, no?
Yeah. Physically,
Yeah.
it's hot in my head. Yep. It's hot in my head area because we're having a good
Hot?
time. Yeah, it's just hot.
Yikes. I like that.
Emotionally, I'm indifferent.
Whoa. I love that.
It's a lot of stuff going on in my head. I don't even want to say what my attention is on, but the second thing that my attention is on.
Oh, goodness. Tell us. No, I'm just kidding.
What is your attention on?
Yeah, I was saying, now I'm very curious.
Is it
Put
like
in the
drugs or
group chat.
something?
Put it in the group
Like,
chat.
is it crack?
I say, is it a crime?
No, so
wish.
is it
Look, I
crack?
wish.
Like, is it heroin? What's
I'm not above
what's
crimes.
the issue?
You know?
I'm actually still thinking about my current trip to Jamaica with my classmates.
So fun.
We had a great time, and we're all still talking about it. I mean, it's not been so long, but like everyone's still on such a high, and we just that's the thing that we just keep kind of bringing up memories about. So that's what my attention is on the secondary side.
I
not
love
primary
that.
side. And spiritually, I'm a little confused.
Oh my goodness.
What you
We
got to
gotta
say
get
to
on the
me?
phone. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but sending you so much love. Everything's gonna be good.
Thank you.
Physically, I'm hungry, which sucks because I always try to time it.
I think I should start bringing the food when we do it
That's
on these
so
days.
dumb.
You got to. It'd be like 6 o'clock. It's time to eat.
But I ate. I'm so annoyed. But anyway,
gosh.
physically, I'm a little hungry. Emotionally, I am blinded by alcohol, and honestly, good. My attention is currently on. My attention is currently on the fact that I have my next 3 hair appointments already like planned and scheduled, and that is so sexy and feminine to me. That makes me feel so good.
You should.
That's so hot. And spiritually, oh gosh, spiritually I'm getting dogged.
Damn.
But
Dog walked?
Yeah.
Dog
No.
walked. Just
Not dog walked.
Yeah,
Dog.
that means you're getting dragged.
Yeah, no. Dogged.
You still standing up if you're getting
yeah,
dogged.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly. I'm not getting dog walked. I'm getting dogged though.
Okay, gotcha.
And I know enough to know that like it's fine, but I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Woof.
Are you looking at me? You laughing at yourself?
Physically, I feel sleepy.
Yeah.
A little. Yeah. Physically, I feel sleepy. Emotionally, I feel anticipation. I'm just ready for the summer. Honestly, I'm ready to.
We are in June.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready for summer. I'm ready, like, all my teacher friends know school year is almost over. This is great news. I'm ready to be out of that building. Period. I'm just ready to summer. And then
big up to the teachers. Y'all go there every day.
Yeah, for real.
Shout out to y'all.
And y'all have to like really have energy for everyone in the room all the time. I really cannot imagine. And they're younger. They don't even like
not
really
this week.
Well, I mean, yeah, but just
right.
like for the whole school year.
We was in there just sitting down. I got one more week.
Okay.
Yeah, I have one more week.
Y'all are insane.
So yeah, I'm definitely excited about that being done.
I love that.
My attention. What is my attention on? Celtics are in the championship.
Congratulations.
That's
to them.
a big purr, big purr.
I'm happy for them.
That's a great thing. Very excited about that. If you're a real fan of the podcast, that's my team.
Always
so I'm very excited about that. I need Tatum to do what he needs to do. And spiritually, I feel perspective. I feel good perspective over situations that may normally bring me down.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's nothing.
That's really good. Congrats.
That's so hot.
So hot.
How are you feeling physically?
Physically, as of right now, this moment,
yep.
I'm feeling.
That's the only moment
feeling
you
mellow, like.
Great.
Real chill.
Where do you feel mellow?
I feel mellow.
Thank you.
From head to toe.
Nice. I love that.
I'm getting a nice little flow right now. So
I like that.
Physically,
how you
I'm feeling
emotionally?
Emotionally, I'm feeling. I'm feeling strong actually. Emotionally, like I'm actually.
I don't think that's a word we've heard before for you.
Strong.
I like that.
You're feeling strong emotionally right now. I'm
None of us.
I got my daughter. I love my daughter. I got my daughter, so that's like my twin. So
that's my girl.
Look,
that's my girl.
Like that's what I'm saying. I'm strong right now because I just see her every day. So that just make it like ultra.
Dad,
ultra amazing.
How many of us have them? Anyway, what is your attention currently on?
My KheemerFest right now.
Yeah.
Coming up July 27th. So my attention on KheemerFest, the brand, just getting all the other little stuff together.
Yeah,
so
we're going to talk about that
right now. And then spiritually, right?
100%.
Spiritually, I'm feeling, honestly, this is actually the first time in my life where I'm like, I'm feeling like I need a real word that I really that I haven't gotten in a while. So I don't know what word I should use to justify that what I'm trying to say, but spiritually I feel like I guess looking for something, maybe validation or confirmation, something like that.
Confirmation is great.
I like that.
I do think that you saying that out loud is gonna come.
No facts.
You know, I think a lot of times we just need to declare things. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Of course.
Show in this beach. Finna get crunk. We are on the precipice, if you will, of the
Fourth.
It is 4. It is definitely 4.
Fourth annual KheemerFest.
Yes, let's do it.
I was telling you earlier that I'm always very grateful when people give us compliments just about our consistency and continuing to just keep it going. Like, it don't be nobody but us 3 in this room, and we just be in here talking like it's 1,000 people on the other side, and sometimes it don't be. But we kept it going all these years, and so that always means a lot to me when people just see the effort and the work, and I feel like that means more than everything else. And I feel like you're in that camp now, especially because it takes and we've gotten the pleasure of seeing the production from different angles. Yeah. It takes so much to make happen what you make happen.
I appreciate
and for you to come back every year for 4 years now, that's amazing.
No, I appreciate that for real. And I really commend y'all for going, 8 years?
Almost
8.
Almost. Yeah.
October.
And y'all been going, and another, story as far as somebody that's been persistent. And y'all been here very often. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All the time.
2 weeks off feel like a long time. For y'all to do it for 8 years and feel like 2 weeks off is a long time. Let you know how dedicated y'all are. And it's the same with KheemerFest, with my brand.
Yes.
I'm just dedicated. You got to invest in yourself. Like you said, sometimes it feel like it's y'all in here. Sometimes it feel like it's 1,000 people or 10,000 people y'all looking at.
Yeah.
So I go in with my brand in the same way, with same mindset. Like, if you don't invest in yourself or just keep going, and if you got goals, you can never say you never did nothing. Like,
100%.
if you just stop, why stop? You know
exactly.
what I mean?
When I saw the promo when it first started hitting like Instagram and stuff, and I remember seeing it and being like so excited, like I was so happy, and it made me, and I had this moment where I was like, this is a thing. Like, this is you don't have to wonder. You don't have to think about it. Like, KheemerFest, this is a staple now. This is a thing. This is something that you know is coming every summer. You can prepare for it before it even, hits. Like, you just know it. Like, did you have a moment like that where you felt like, no, I know this is something I'm doing every year.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't an experiment.
Right.
This is this is a new venture. This is a lifestyle.
After the first year, I knew it, but I just knew that I had to put in the groundwork, which I'm still doing right now. Like, we still not there yet, so 100%. I appreciate you saying like it's a thing now. We still trying to get to the point where more people will hear about us and know about us, till we get on the bigger stage. But it's just a testament to just like all the work you got to put in every day. Like, you steady promoting. Like, this is something that I really never saw myself doing. Like, you really feel like you a different person now because you got to keep flooding people or keep posting or keep promoting. It's like, I know people tired of seeing it, but I got to do it for it to get stuck in your head. The same thing with Coca-Cola, though. Like, I had to start thinking about it. Like, okay, these brands, how do we know about these brands? Because it was nothing but commercials on the radio, on TV,
That's
billboards.
So
why
we
can't
used to it, though.
Flyers, all type of stuff
they
on
become
every
a part
corner,
of our life.
on the bus stations, on the train stations. They be everywhere. So it's like, same thing with movies. Everything is like, you see the stuff on the bus, on the train, on
every
Walmart,
commercial was
Target.
a trailer.
It's like it's nonstop promoting something that's even 20 years ago, however many years ago. So I'm like, okay, forget it. Like, I got to do it to get it stuck in people's in their brain.
Yep.
To where it's like
brand recognition.
Actually something that I see and something that I recognize. So like, I'm gonna go support it 1 year. I keep seeing it. I might as well go 1 year. Or I heard about it. Let me go. Or let me go back. I ain't been in a couple of years. I know it's different than what it was before. So. But yeah, no, I appreciate that. We only on year 4, but yes, it is a thing now. You definitely can expect it to be every year moving forward.
That's really, really good to hear because I think also as a a musician, I think that I'm most impressed with your commitment to just art and just art from the space of musicianship and the way that you have these different artists and showcasing them and giving them a place and giving them a platform. I feel like that's really unique. Like everybody, we talked about it earlier, people, you know, if you on the grind, you just create your own platform, but you're really creating a space where if I'm really fucking dope and I'm fucking 17 and I just picked up a guitar last year, I have the opportunity to get on the KheemerFest stage, and that can change everything, you know? And so I feel like people who create those types of platforms for people, like, that's invaluable. That is amazing. I really, really appreciate that.
I appreciate that. And we also, so this year we got some other artists that we that we trying to do the same thing for, just give them other opportunities. Young artists, like you said, that we giving them a couple minutes to come on the stage and give them that platform. But yeah, that's what KheemerFest is all about. It's about, we don't want to compete. We're not trying to compete with the Rolling Louds, where we trying to have the whole 10 to 20 artists that's performing or whatnot all be known artists.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? We
exactly.
want unknown artists. We want up and coming musicians and artists to be able to showcase their talent in front of a platform like a Rolling Loud. So, you know, like I said, we got to put the groundwork in, keep promoting to get more people to come out to support these people, because you never know. You looking at the next Beyonce, you looking at the next Jay-Z, you looking at the next Drake, you looking at the next Kanye West, you looking at the next Kendrick Lamar, you looking at the next, you know, whoever you like, Lil Uzi or whoever you like, you know what I mean, Jennifer Hudson, I mean, Jasmine Sullivan, Brandy, because we do, you know, I like all music.
Everybody.
So it's not just catered to, you know, rap or just R&B. You know, we do rock music. Yeah. You know, jazz, everything.
Look, you included.
And none of it is, and none of it is like off. Like somehow it all feels like it fits.
Fits together, yeah.
And it's good. And I think things fit together easily when it's all good quality. Because if you have really, really good musicians who know what they're doing and care about their craft, all that shit just sounds like it belongs.
Right.
It sounded really, really good when I heard it. I'm looking forward to this year. You got some legends coming through this year?
Yeah, some legends coming through this year. We got, let me pull up the whole lineup, though.
Pull it up.
Oh, 100%.
Don't miss not one person.
The legends we talking about is my dogs, the cool kids. We got the cool kids coming through this year.
Can't wait to see them.
We
meant a lot to me in high school.
So much.
Meant a lot to me.
We got Adam Ness. I'm not sure if y'all familiar with Adam Ness, but please look him up. I'm talking about incredible artist, like super dope singer. If y'all like R&B, I promise you're gonna love him. Like he's amazing. We got my band, of course, is gonna perform, Guerrilla Social. We got Jaas that's gonna perform. She a super dope R&B artist. I advise y'all to look all these artists up too.
Yes.
We got Wilde Band, which is another rock band.
Make sure you
super
give the
dope.
list to Michael so we can put it on.
I am. I'm gonna send
put
it to
in
you.
the description.
Yeah, I got you. We got Wilde Band. We got Soski, another rap artist. We also got Jaleal, who was the winner of the R&B competition, which is another way.
Congratulations.
Yep. Another way that any other artists out there can get in tune with us and they want to be on the fest is if they go ahead and submit to be in our competitions, because we do competitions for all artists and all type of annually every year.
Yes.
This year we did. This year we did R&B, rap, and band, and all three of them are in the fest this year. So Jaleal is the R&B winner. We got my buddy Carson.
Okay.
Dope neo soul artist, super dope.
We love neo soul.
We got We Just Friends, who was the band that won KheemerFest competition. It was the band that won. They're instrumental band. They got a singer as well that do a couple songs with them. They got some originals and covers. They like super dope. They actually performed at my birthday this past week. Shout out to all the Geminis out there. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Geminis.
At Reggie's. And the last performer we got is Kueen Jayashari, who won the rap competition. Female rapper, lady rapper. She's super dope, super hard. Chicago, crazy. Like y'all gonna love her as well. But July 27th. We also got, so last year we had Ooh It Is supply the food for VIP. This year we got Jerk 48 supplying the food for VIP. We got
I bought a VIP ticket.
Yeah, we got a couple more. Speaking of vendors outside of Jerk 48 who's going to supply the food, I'm also looking for any more vendors that want to be a part of KheemerFest this year. We got a couple committed right now. We're looking for about 5 to 6 more. So if you're a vendor and you want to come out to KheemerFest and be a vendor this year, reach out to us, KheemerFest on Instagram or you can email us at KheemerFest, which is KheemerFest 2324 so that's how you can reach us out and reach out to us, is figure out how you can be a part of the fest this year, July 27th. But yeah, so those are all the artists that's performing.
Yes.
The legends, of course, as y'all said, the cool kids gonna kill it. I got some more surprise guests that I cannot announce.
I'm so excited.
That you cannot announce.
So y'all know how I get down.
Yeah.
We know how you come in.
When I say that means it might be somebody bigger than everybody that's on the list that I named.
Quote unquote bigger. But yeah.
Right, I'm sorry.
No, true.
But you get
We will find out.
I know what you mean.
We will find
I'm
out.
very excited.
So trust me, you don't want to miss this year. But yeah, July 27th.
Is there anybody that has already been a part of the KheemerFest that's on
this bill this year besides my band?
Everybody's
Carson.
Oh, okay.
Besides my band,
I was gonna ask you. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
okay.
Besides my band,
that name sounds familiar. That's why I asked you.
Besides my band, Carson is the only performer on the bill this year that didn't.
Okay, so new energy. We love it.
New energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's definitely gonna be a vibe. It's definitely gonna be a vibe. Okay, again, just so everybody know, it is an outside. If you've never been there before, it's an outside event. So bring your own lawn chairs.
Put your off on.
Yes.
Don't be out there complaining about mosquitoes. There's mosquitoes outside.
It's gonna be outside, and we got the spray. We got the spray coming through with the spray. We're gonna have we gonna make sure we straight this year. So
you'll be fine.
You'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Come through this year, July 27th.
Yes.
Bring it. Is it still BYOB?
BYOB. 420 friendly.
Oh, that's
420. That's what they call it.
Yep, my birthday.
That's
you know what I'm
high.
saying?
Everybody celebrate me.
There we go. 420. See,
Speaking of numbers too, 727 is actually a really, really good date.
See, I know you be tied in with that. So
yeah.
By you saying that let me know like it's gonna be lit.
I trust you.
Speaking of that, while we recording,
I
was talking to Mike, so I'm gonna ask y'all live.
Okay.
Remember last year y'all was there?
Yeah.
Is that something that y'all would want to do again this year, KheemerFest? I would love for y'all to come back because these a whole new slew of different artists.
That's true.
Okay.
If you guys would be down to set up and
the answer is yes.
Okay.
The answer is yes for sure.
We are there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll just talk about it after the cameras come on.
But see how I put the pressure on y'all.
Right. Because
y'all don't have no interviews from any artists.
What if I was like,
just know the talk after camera didn't go the way that he was.
All I'm saying is we're gonna say yes for sure.
Yeah, and honestly, that is something that really means a lot to me, and I'm thankful that we get to do something like that with this, because I am the type of person, when I go to local artist shows, I be front. I don't care if I know them or not. I'm making eye contact because I think it's really, really important. Like, I believe in manifestation and all that stuff. And I think it's important for artists to see what could be. And so I hate it when people go to local shows and don't
interact.
Just
give them the love.
Don't relish in the opportunity to give the art. Because, you're supposed to be getting something. And so, maybe you're being super critical, like, oh, this isn't my type of music or whatever. But, don't miss out on the opportunity to give people those moments. Like, it means so much. As a person who's been on stage, to lock in with somebody who's really you don't know the words, but you vibing. Yeah. You know, if somebody does a call and response, you loud. Like, don't be shy. Yeah. Don't be acting, trying to act funny style because you don't know who in the room. Like, just give artists that moment of knowing what it could be like, because that can really make or break a lot. Like, if a person comes off the stage, it feels like, man, wasn't nobody feeling me. Like, you never know. One person might be like, fuck it, I'm gonna make them feel me. But there's somebody out there that be like, I'm not good enough. Right. And then they never try again. And they're brilliant.
Yeah. Right.
It'd be people that are so good. So I'm always really, really big on that. So I felt like last year when we got a chance to do it, I felt like that was another way of being like, treat you like a legitimate artist. Like, you come off the stage, we put you right in the book. Like, we're asking you questions, we're giving you, you know what I'm saying?
So
we're giving
there.
you your shine. So I do really appreciate being able to do that, because I try to do that any chance I get. Like, 100%.
And I appreciate y'all doing it.
How does it? Because at the fest, like, you're wearing two hats. Like, now that you're performing, so you're an artist, right? Yeah. You're the artist, and you're controlling the whole setup. You're in charge of everything. Everybody's asking you. So, what are you? Do you even have time to be concerned about how you're gonna do on this stage? Like, do you even have time to think about that?
I mean, he does it every year.
No, I don't honestly. And every year, every year has always been something that went wrong with when I performed. But everything else always was perfect, so it always was worked out. But me being true to an artist, I'm always gonna perform, even if it's a headache. And sometimes don't want to perform. I just want to be straight. Just straight working, just straight making sure everybody's straight, making sure everything rolling how it's supposed to roll. But it's definitely tough because it's two different. Like you said, I'm going straight from making sure this is straight to you got 5 minutes to go and to play a whole set real quick, and my mind is still going from that to transitioning to being an artist and playing drums, and it's kind of hard to do that. Yeah. But I'm grateful and blessed to have a nice staff now. Period. And this is the second year where I got a team and staff. And now we way more organized than we was last year as far as everybody knowing more so what they doing. Day up, so it is a little bit less stress on me, so I can be able to have 20, 30 minutes real quick before I go on stage to really just get it right in mode. You know what I mean? Versus worrying about X, Y, and Z. For sure. But no, it's definitely hard to do, but it's I love playing drums. It just brings joy out of me, no matter how bad we might sound. It's just,
and y'all are
it's never bad.
But I'm just saying, like, I just love it so much. I always gotta,
I've seen Real Social a handful of times now, and it's always been.
I appreciate that.
Yes. And we appreciate you even opening up, like to your audience in a different way, because I know your fests have always been, in the South suburbs, like where we went to school. So it's a lot of people at these events that are people that like grew up with you that may not have even known this side of you. Like me, being one of them initially, like a few years ago when I first started seeing it, I was like, can you play drums? I was like, when did this happen? Like I didn't know this, so it's amazing to see you in so many different lights, and to see that there are so many different, like layers to you, and that you perfect them all, though. Like you continuously work on all facets, like that you're interested in. That you're not letting any one thing go, or like, go to the side, because you could easily be like, hey, I'm too busy with this. I gotta, like, people are pulling me left and right. Like, I can't get on this stage, but like, it's important to you. Yeah. And we see that.
No, I appreciate that. But I will say this, growing up, I always like doing multiple things besides just one thing. And I always like to cook. I like to cook. I always like to cook. I always like to play basketball. I like to play drums. I like to go out to eat. I just like to do a whole bunch of stuff. Like, people didn't like to go out to eat. Some people want to just eat at home all day, but I like to go to actual restaurants and stuff. When I was a kid, this is what I'm talking about when I was a kid. Right, so growing up, I always was into a whole bunch of stuff. So it was just, the older I got, the more I always was like, I'm never going to settle. Even though I was playing basketball, I was like, if this don't work out, I'm doing this. All right, and then while I'm doing it, and my goal was always, if I were to ever make it playing basketball, which is the original goal, I still, after basketball, I was going to invest my money in X, Y, and Z, which still involved the music some type of way. And I said I was going to play drums touring after when I got done. I went to play drums. I just said I want to play drums type of way. And so I always knew that I was going to always be doing multiple things. But I'm definitely grateful that I'm pretty decent at all of it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and you're good
more
at,
than
you're good
decent.
At juggling. You're good at maneuvering. Like that's a really value asset, because I think I struggle with that. Like putting 100% in multiple
things,
places. Like something that's always falls short, and I'd be like, girl, just let that go, cause you're not doing it right.
No, facts.
But also, throughout the year, you've kept the folks of Chicago pretty busy as well with karaoke.
Yeah,
hell
karaoke.
Which, I have a hot take about karaoke, but we'll talk about it later. But
okay.
Tell us a little bit about that for anybody who doesn't know or isn't privy.
So actually, how I started coming off of last year, KheemerFest, I was like, besides the showcases, because as you was highlighting earlier, I was doing showcases. That's what I would do in between the last couple of years between my festivals. Right. I had to think of something else. And stay tuned. We got something else outside the karaoke that we gonna start doing.
Here we go.
Stay tuned.
More supportage.
The karaoke's. We were sitting at home at me and the team, my staff. We were sitting at the crib, just talking, and I just came up with an idea. I wanted to do a karaoke with a live band, and we sat there and we mapped it all out right there because I wanted to make it different than your normal karaoke. Normal karaoke, you just pick any song you want. I wanted to pre-pick the songs. I wanted the all-star band to play. Yeah. Because, like as you said, the sound and the music is what I care about. Yes. That's gonna separate. That's why I feel like I gotta have that right. That's why I be moving around how I move at my fest, because that is the most important thing to me. If the sound right and everything sound good, I'm good to go. If it's 100%. A good artist up there and the band sound good, everything coming out clear, I'm good to go. But I'm always working on that. So with that being said, I was doing that, trying to get that all together, and I just lost my train of thought.
It's no.
Karaoke. So we get it all together, and I'm like, yo, I gotta have an all-star band. Yeah. So I reached out to my boy Kenzie, as y'all know, who's right now on tour with Janet Jackson, playing keys with her. Yes.
Janet Jackson?
Oh, that's not the only he played for Nicki Minaj. He played for.
But he's on the current tour.
He's on the current tour right now with Janet Jackson right now. Yes.
Maybe I might buy a ticket.
These Paul Jones on bass. He's just with Mary. Just did some shows with Mary J. Blige. He always played with Mary J. Blige. Yeah. These are the guys that MD my band. They get the drummer and they get everybody else. So I want to make sure that I had that sound. Basically, what I'm getting at. And I was like, I'm gonna hit up him, made sure he was down and cool when we worked out everything as far as number wise. And I was like, I gotta do it. And so we did the first one, and it was so hot in there. It's gonna be memorable because the AC was not working in Haymarket Brewery. But shout out Haymarket Brewery.
Were we at the first?
Yes, y'all was at the first one. It was super hot in there. But Haymarket Brewery, shout out Haymarket Brewery because they are our official beer sponsor for KheemerFest. They will have a beer garden there.
Oh, that's what's up. I'm glad you're getting
free beer all night for everybody, not just for VIP. They're going to set up a whole beer garden. So if you drink
heard
beer,
it here first.
And they got beers for ladies. Beer. If ladies like beer, they got not to just say this because ladies, but some ladies like a milder beer. Yes, so they do have IPAs. Like a berry type of beer, and they do have like regular IPAs and strong beers if you into that.
I like the lady beer.
So they cater to ladies' palate as well.
That is amazing.
But Invent Trendy will also be there again, and they're gonna be donating and having everything set up as well for us. But
that's love.
Yes.
Community.
But Haymarket Brewery, it was so hot in there that night. I appreciate y'all. I think y'all came to the
first one.
I
was going to say, was that night? Because I do got pictures with me.
That was the hottest day of last year. Whatever day that was in August or something like that. July. It was August or something like that. The hottest day of last year.
I was going to say, too,
that's the day we was there.
For people who have not experienced karaoke in that way, it makes so much of a difference. I feel like, Michael, you sent me like those TikToks of the people being like me pretending to have like a pop concert or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But like anybody who has those types of fantasies, you want to know what it feels like to be on stage. But it's like, it's quirky and fun. Like you don't have to take it too serious. It's really, really like the ideal way I feel like to do karaoke.
Yeah,
because it's fun and it's so much energy.
A live band will change a whole little vibe for me.
The energy is totally different, and then it's also a game changer that you pre-select songs too.
Yes,
because you're not choosing abstract songs.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and we doing
I go into karaoke and fuck up the mood because I'm singing Paramore and everybody in there like, what the fuck is she saying?
So we don't know this.
So like, but it's good because we're doing Peaches and Cream by 112, which is what me and Michael did.
Yeah,
or a Brandy song or a Drew Hill, like, and it's like no matter what, we're in there drinking, we're vibing. The music is always going to be like, oh, you're keeping the night going. Yeah. So I think that is brilliant.
I appreciate that. Yeah, so really the karaoke's, if y'all never been to the karaoke's, we do them at least once a month. We're not doing one in June because the festival coming up in July. But the karaoke's are lit. Like we said,
sure.
Mike said.
So many genres too. You've been like doing different genres.
Yeah, so we do themes. That's the thing. Yeah, we do themes too. So we do like hip hop, we do soul night, we do R&B, we do ladies night, we do
you did gospel?
Gospel night.
Oh, fun.
We cater to everything. I mean, one night we gotta do like a pop night. We gotta do pop.
I'm not missing it.
You gotta do an alt
That's the
rock.
night I'm coming.
I'm not missing it. I'm not missing it.
No, you gotta do a soft rock.
Can I give you songs, please?
Yeah, you can help me there. I'll let y'all.
No,
I would
send me
definitely
songs.
come for pop night.
Yep.
So yeah, no, that'll be good. I
kinda
would say, if you want to do a collaboration with the Way We Words the podcast for the month of October,
Okay.
and we'll provide the songs, that might be cute. It might be cute. That'll be our anniversary.
Yeah,
but no, either way, I really really enjoyed. Like when we went, I was like, this is a vibe because Tati knows I don't really fuck with karaoke like that because I feel like
Because you're a real singer.
yes,
That's exactly what it is.
but and I
she don't like when people sing.
No,
Yeah,
that's
she
what I'm saying.
Karaoke.
Like, why would you get up there? You cheating.
I feel like it's corny.
So
when
you
really
want to sit
know
at the
how
table
so I
like
be
and you can
hating
sing
that.
and just be singing along with them or humming when you really want to sing?
I don't know.
You might as well just sing if you there. You had a couple drinks.
Yeah,
you might not sound that good.
But no,
And then
it's-
your
but it's a
friends be
really good
egging you
time.
on because they know you can sing. Like, come
Right.
on,
Which is
go.
Which is the worst. But no, but like the way that you set it up, it made more. It just felt more fun
I
than like
appreciate
because
that.
I've been to a lot of karaoke's in my day, but yeah, it's just a vibe and it's very black. And I was just thinking earlier, like you know how we get a lot of nutrients and energy from the sun as black people.
Yeah.
I feel like I get the same thing from just being around black people. Like,
I
if
would
we
love-
were locked in this basement for, like, a long stretch of time, I feel like we would still provide each other with that energy. Like, I don't know what it is.
With water.
Because it's one thing. No, for real. Because I have,
like, no, we have water
a theory
bottles.
that I'm testing out. I don't know if I'm going to stretch it as much as I need to. But for real, like, I've been in the house for long stretches of time. And it's one thing to like go to the office and it's like a lot of white people there. It don't hit. But when I am in the house for a long
With your
time and the
people?
first thing I do is be in a group of black people,
Yeah.
it is energetic.
Yeah, no fact.
I understand that.
It's
for
It
sure.
just
vibe.
feels like it feels very nourishing. So
We like to have a good time and
that's
we
how I feel about the
pour into each
karaoke's
other.
because
I
it just
appreciate that.
you know, and
It be lit.
obviously
It's really a vibe for real.
I'm not trying to limit you. White people are welcome. Others
Yes,
are
no, I
welcome.
be having all
but it's
my-
a vibe. It's
my
a good
people,
time.
everybody's welcome, yeah.
Yeah, everybody's welcome. But it just feels really good. It feels fun. It feels light, and I feel like we fucking need that.
But that's what came to mind because even y'all, when y'all brought it to like the one of the times I came in when y'all was like, man, your party, every party you kind of throw.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
It started. It kind of was like just organically happening. Like,
like, why
I
wouldn't we
just
go to
know
your
what
event?
people like to do, and I know what's gonna
Exactly.
keep people excited and wanting to
Exactly.
get engaged.
Yeah.
And I guess it's just like an organic thing, and it was just like you said, it's a real vibe. Like it's different than any other karaoke, any other type of like live music event you would go to or open mic.
Yeah.
It's not like it's basically open mic but karaoke.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just don't do
It's
your
very
original
fun.
music. We want to hear you rap or sing over somebody else's stuff. You can tell us you're a rapper, singer after.
Yeah,
but
we
if you
can
come to
talk about it.
karaoke, we open and everybody. If you can't sing, my auntie be in there.
And I love her to
You know what I'm
death.
saying? So if you
Oh,
not
I
a
love
professional
her so
singer,
much.
don't listen. I know Bree says she don't like when real singers get
No,
up there,
it's
but she was a real
corny,
singer
but
and she
I-
got
but
up
I
there.
be- yeah.
So
but I be up there.
It's
Were
a
you
vibe.
singing?
Yes.
Like sing?
We
It was
did-
really
She was
me that
singing.
was
Right.
like,
was singing for
we
real.
did Peaches and Cream about 112.
Right.
But it's fun. It's cute.
It's
like,
so
I feel like
fun.
that's what karaoke is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like,
Hell
if
yeah.
I wanted
Fun.
to, like, really sing, like, I would come and audition for KheemerFest, you know? Like, if I
Or
wanted to do that.
or we gave away $500 at my last karaoke
Who
to the best person
won?
who did karaoke.
Please tell me who won that.
It was a young lady named I want to say I don't want to mess her name up. But I
Yeah.
want to say
Was
Melanie.
she a singer? Like
But
she
she
could
was
sing? Or she
singing.
was
Okay,
just fun?
she
Or
did
was-
karaoke.
right.
Yeah, she was just a good
both.
time.
She was both. She was both.
Okay.
But I gotta be
Okay.
honest,
Yeah.
and I'm sorry if you see this, but the band helped her win.
Okay.
Okay.
The band, cause she did Gnarls Barkley Crazy,
Oh,
and the
yeah.
band did their own like little groove. Like
Oh,
they
hell
was like timing it together. It was crazy. It was like, and it was my birthday,
it.
so they know they had to show out. But for that song, I guess it was like a song that they might have played
Yeah,
together
they know
before.
it.
That they like made it.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't know the
but-
band?
No, I didn't know the band.
Oh,
Yeah.
But they don't rehearse. So the band's so
okay.
cold.
They be
They don't
riffing.
rehearse the songs
They be
before.
riffing.
That's fantastic.
And for my birthday, this was the first time. Speaking of me pre-picking the list, this is the first time I didn't pre-pick the list because I was giving away money.
Yeah.
So we had a QR code where people could sign up and pick any song they want by any artist. And all I had to do was just have them sign up by a certain time so I could let the band know so that way they can at least just hear it in their ear like, hold on, this
Right.
song and see whatever sharp it is, whatever key it is. And they be like, okay, and then they might have the DJ start it off and then they'll pick it up from there. But yeah, the band don't rehearse. Even when we do pre-pick the songs, it's not like we pre-pick the songs and they go do a whole rehearsal before the
No.
karaoke.
No.
Nah,
Yeah,
they
you're
playing
right.
the songs right then and there.
Yeah.
I know if I was around, I would have definitely won that competition.
Yeah. See, you could pick any song, and then it was based about performance. And the crowd picked the winners, though.
Usher.
Right. What Usher?
You made me wanna win.
That's not winning. That's not winning.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I can sing that song, babe.
That's not the one.
You can perform that song, Mike?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Please.
I feel like I would probably do like Slave by Britney Spears.
I'm definitely doing a Britney Spears song.
See, now that's what that make y'all want to come. So look, check it out.
Exactly.
We might start giving away money every single time now. It might just be a thing.
That's gonna be a great
just to get y'all to come out more, so y'all can really see the vibe.
Not giving away money. I'm here to tell you, it's really fun.
Yeah, like come regardless, motherfucker.
It's a good time.
But for my birthday, I gave away $500 cash to the winner, and we had like 10 people compete.
And they was good.
And the crowd picked the winner, so it wasn't like no bias. It wasn't like I picked or I had some judges pick. It was the whole. It was all crowd noise.
That's cute.
It was all crowd noise, so I had everybody come.
And you told them don't pick for the same person, right?
Nah, you can chill for the same person.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Whoever you might chill louder for whoever.
Yeah, you might be like,
Mike, I was lit. Maybe you just gave me an idea.
I would say don't do that.
How I'm gonna be able? But that's gonna
just
be
to tell them.
But I also told them don't be biased. Like you can't be biased with the person you came for. I want you to really perform. I really want you to cheer for who you really think the best karaoke person for. And some people came in there with people who perform for the karaoke.
I'm sure it was totally fair.
And Melanie, if that's your name, I'm sure you deserved it.
Yeah.
Nah, she killed it though. She did her thing. It wasn't like she was just up there still and the band was killing. She did enough for the crowd to.
Was it recorded? Did you put everybody?
I'll show y'all after.
I want to see it because I want to know if she did some.
Look at him. He like because I'm coming.
No, because I know. Oh, girl, I love singing before, and I want to know she did. I know she was inspired, but I don't think you would know that if she did.
I wouldn't know
exactly. Right. So I want to see.
I wouldn't know if the band did the same. Did the band do something different in the Beyonce version that you talking about, or the band?
I'm asking, did the band or did she do the same thing, or like inspired by?
He's saying did the band do something different in Beyonce's version?
Right, because the band did something.
The band did something different for her.
Oh, for her. Oh,
she didn't go up there with a whole different version of the song Nars Barkley Crazy. She's saying the original version.
I got you.
But the band changed the beat while she was still singing the words to the on time with the regular version. I'll show you after that.
So maybe let me see. It probably wasn't. Okay.
That's amazing.
But the karaoke's they definitely lit.
They definitely
anything that's hosted by you is gonna be fun.
A good time.
It's always gonna be a good time. I knew you were lit. First party I went to, you had like king size like candy bars and like Skittles and bowls, like just out, like they were just in bowls, like just for everybody. And I was like king size, because at that time, like my parents would have been like, no,
right.
Like absolutely not.
You gotta cater to the crowd. You gotta make it memorable.
It's funny because a king party was just something that would just be said to me. I had never been a part of, so I'm thankful that you're continuing to do what is in alignment for you, so that I can experience it as an adult. Because before I would just hear about these things, I would be like,
I just gotta meet you into.
Yeah, no, we didn't meet each other. I didn't know you. Yeah. But when I met them, and we would just be talking casually, not like they came to me and was like, girl.
But I didn't know you. I didn't know.
But but like we would just be talking about it casually, and then I would talk to like another random person, and they'd been. I'm like, oh, okay, this guy's cool. But I'm thankful that you're continuing. I feel like the way that they describe it is exactly what we're talking about, this sense of alignment. Like you literally have always been doing the thing that feels best for you. And when you do things that feel good for you, they end up being good for everybody else. They end up being beneficial for the ecosystem. So I'm glad that you're continuing to do that.
And you stay accessible for like, like I mentioned earlier, like we all went to school in the south suburbs, and like the locations, they have stayed, accessible to the people, like to the people that are, I don't want to literally say closest to you, but like the people that, grew up with you, or the people that, would be the most interested, like first time hearing about it. Like, like I know Keem, and then it's like, where is it at? And it's never like off the fucking grid. It's not like off the fucking grid. Like, I ain't going out there. I'm sorry. But like, good luck. Like, it's never like that. It always feels like,
which is really cool too, because I feel like a lot of people, I really just admire your ability to be like, we're going to do it regardless. Because I feel like a lot of people wait until they're like, oh, I'm not doing it until I can be at the fucking United Center or whatever. And it's just like, well, why wait? Because you're going to do that 100%.
You gotta do it.
Like,
If you're gonna do it, but the thing is,
it's gonna be stadium wide. But it's like the fact that you're doing this the way that you've been doing it first for the last 4 years. That shit gonna go up so crazy for people. Like people love to be able to say, "I was there."
The first one.
I've been there. Like that's gonna be so special for so many people. Like for real.
I appreciate it.
That's why we constantly support.
The goal is all these artists that we giving a platform to and just having to perform. 5, 6, 7 years, 2, 3 years from now, you see them on TV or you hear about them and they on a tour somewhere, and you can say, I saw them at KheemerFest, or they be like, that was the first festival, first person that gave me an opportunity to perform at a festival type to get me prepared for where I'm at today.
Right.
And it just come full circle, and it's just always about giving back and giving everybody an equal opportunity to network, work with each other, and get them opportunity to get on. You just never know. That's why, I'm glad y'all open your arms to me, let me even talk about it. I'm also glad that y'all came through and was able to interview these artists, you know what I mean, get more eyeballs on y'all platform and get more eyeballs on my platform as far as by y'all even getting the artists on there, because I think it was the first time y'all ever did like a concert,
definitely,
definitely,
right?
Definitely. So, that's why we gotta do it again.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're gonna do it again.
That's like good shit for everybody involved, and I think that's so important that we. That's like the Buddhist concept of dharma, where you find something that speaks to you, and in your out expression of that, it helps everybody around you. You know, so I think that's really, really tight. I love that.
I appreciate
it. Have you felt like a shift in like when you first started this, and how you had to, like convince people, that it made sense or like to be a part of it and why this would work for them, versus now probably having people coming to you like asking like, can I be a part of this? How can I, work with you? And like, how have you, just like maneuver like that shift like in the energy, or do you be like, now you want to
come back then, be a part of this?
Yeah. No, so it's all been organic for me, honestly. I've reached out to people who I've wanted to see if they want to perform, and some of them said no, and then they have came back and was like, yo, can I get on this year or whatever the case may be? And me being me, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say I'm gonna be honest with them, like I already got the lineup if I already got the lineup.
Yeah, that's real.
But I'm always about building the brand and giving everybody opportunity, because it's definitely been that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing a lot of reaching out, or you just trying to get some people to rock with you. But then what I realized was, I just got to do it myself. I'm going to just go to people. Like, if y'all notice, the first 2 years or the first 3 years, I had a lot of summer returning artists, like at least 3 or 4.
That's why I asked the question.
At least 3 or 4. I always had like the same 3 or 4. Then the other 5 might be different, swapped out every year. But the same 3 or 4 were my friends that I wanted to see get on and build that platform. I'm like, and they believed in me. And wanted to be a part of it, and didn't ask for nothing. Showed up when I asked them to. Was on time, was professional, and killed it. And they gained something off of it, and they still, rock with me to this day. But that is a testament to just keep going and just keep building, because you just never know. Like now, like you said, now it's to the point where it's people that I don't even know. I don't know. Like I get calls and hit up like. Now, and I'm like, this is only my 4th year, but they see what's going on.
That's the goal.
And they like, okay, I need to see what's going on with you, bro. What's going on? Like, can my artist do this? Or they might be an artist themselves, or they be their manager, or they be their friend. Like, yo, you need my friend. I'm gonna hit me up, and I'm like, anybody hit me up. Like, I'm always willing to talk and give anybody an opportunity if it makes sense.
Right.
And also, I got an F for music, so I don't want to say don't hit me up, but don't hit me up if you know that you don't really do music, or you just started, you know what I'm saying? Or if you're not really willing to invest in yourself, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times now it's like, I'll let you perform, but can you at least have 3 people come and support you?
Like, will you see the benefits?
Yeah.
Like, even though I understand I might not be paying you, but at the same time, at least gotta be some type of but like, you want your people to see you in that light, right? So if I want those people to see you in that light, and you also just trying to get on the network, you also gotta be able to show at least some type of way that you willing to put the work in to at least advertise or market yourself, or to actually show the world that you really care about your music. Okay, yes, you can sit there and do music all the time, but if you're not doing no shows trying to get, now I get it if some people hit me up like, I never performed before. Just tell me that straight up. And, of course. Now we can go through a whole process. You can you know what I'm saying, you'll be able to do that. I got a showcase for you, or I got KheemerFest for you. Like, if I think your music dope and I see you, I'm like, no, you know what? You can perform at KheemerFest.
Yeah.
But also, I could how you perform at Reggie, so I can how you perform at other venues that I have. It still give you an opportunity or a platform to get your growth up and now your confidence up. Then you never know. Next year, I saw you perform at Reggie's. Now it's like, you know what? Yeah, I got you next year at the fest. But yeah, no, that's a great question though, because it's definitely been like that as far as like starting off, and then now we at where people actually reaching out to try to get their artist or they self or their friend or whoever to be able to check it out and try to perform on the platform.
Yeah. I just want to say, too, to any musicians, how much of a game changer it is to be a part of a festival who the person who runs it has an actual ear for music.
Right.
Because we see famous people struggle with, like, the quality of the show. Like, imagine me, I'm 20 years old, I'm a college student, and I take my last whatever because I love this artist so much, and I go to this show, and their sound is shit. It's terrible fucking quality. And this is somebody that is well known, and, like, you would think, like, has the resources. But it's because too many people don't have, and we'll have a conversation just about capitalism. That we're in a space where so many people just try to get into like where the money is at.
That's what the festival.
If you got the money to like invest in a space, and you like, oh, this gonna double, triple, but you don't have the know-how or the passion or even care.
Or I'm gonna take it a step further. They picked the wrong lineups too.
Oh, true.
Like you got all this money, and it's some festivals that we all know. That I won't name.
I already know.
I'm all about networking and working with everybody.
I already know what you're talking about.
Some of them didn't work out, or because you gotta know, like, or you gotta hire the right person that do know what type of crowds you want and what type of quality artists that you really get. You can't just get the person off the name.
Right.
You gotta really understand, are they really a performer? Because Chicago is a tough crowd. You can't just put anybody in anywhere in Chicago, like Millennium Park, and say this person is going, or at the Beam, what's that little spot over there? Off, Grand Park.
Yeah.
And you just get anybody over there, it's going to be like, nah.
That
this
shit
ain't
weak
that.
as hell.
You know what I mean? So you got to know who to get, and you got to make sure you got the right sound people that's working your stuff.
That's hard to refute. That's hard to refute.
You just going off a name or whoever the cheapest. It's like, nah, get somebody, or if whoever cheapest, just go with somebody that's not signed in.
Yeah.
Get you an up-and-coming artist.
And you got to know what you're doing, too. And, like, that's the thing, too. You have to have the know-how to do that. Because if you're just in it for, like,
I can sell tickets
I can spend this much money to get into Grand Park, and if I sell tickets for this much, if that's the only thing on your mind. And I think that as musicians, even if you're up and coming, think about those things. Like, think about the quality of certain things. Not all publicity is going to be good for you. So just continue to think about stuff like that. It really, really does make a difference that someone is at least, even if it's not Kheemer himself, he at least has people who knows what they're doing. Like, whatever the festival is, whatever the opportunity is, make sure that you're working with people who actually give a fuck about music and about the craft that you do. If you give a fuck about it, because if you don't give a fuck about it, then that's another story.
Yeah.
But if you care about your craft, and if you care about
these days too.
Yeah, I'm about to say, a lot of people just be like,
it's a mixture.
I'm just
making money.
I just watched the podcast that we all like.
I got a TikTok hit, and we gonna rap this.
Look, I was just about to say, I just watched the podcast that a couple of us here enjoy.
And shout out to you, because I would do it too if I could. So
she said I was on TikTok doing makeup tutorials, and I just was like, I'm a rap. Cool. Bet.
Fine. Look,
but
fine.
Like even with that, even if you say from a space of not really caring, it's just like a money grab or whatever, because money is real.
Yeah, money is
so
real.
If that's your motivation, fine. But it is still imperative. Honestly, even more so. If money is your objective, it's even more so an imperative that you're working with people who know what the fuck they're doing.
Yes.
Because it can go real bad.
If money is your goal, and that's the only thing you care about, and you ain't in it for the passion, and you really care about it, Make sure you got the right people in place.
You have to.
Doing the ins and outs of everything.
Exactly. It's not going to always be a crowd that's riddled with ecstasy who don't know what's going on.
They're going to be listening. Conscious.
I be sitting here looking.
Conscious people like
people like us, we come together after the show like, oh, the sound was kind of
yeah.
Talk so much about shows.
We talk about shows all day.
Because the production really matters to us.
If I'm not in this setting, when I talk about it to other people, they literally are looking at me like, what the fuck
that's
are you talking about?
Yeah, they be like, that's a lot of thought that you put into that, but it really matters to people.
We talk about lighting. We talk about fucking costumes. We talk about all that shit.
That's why
we would be like, it would be little stuff.
Everybody doesn't see it. Everybody doesn't see it.
Yeah, it'll be little stuff. Me and Michael would be like, why did they have that backlight on?
Exactly. Yeah. If she's singing in the front, why would they have her face?
Like all the stuff.
We do that all the time.
And it's like, that's what I mean. You're not always going to be in front of a crowd that's just riddled with drugs. They're the vibe. Like somebody who might mean something. Because also, we pop the fuck off, and we're going to remember.
And also,
that wasn't a great performance. Maybe I don't want that person.
We were watching our own friends write songs, perform, put on productions. Like, we grew up watching that.
Choreographer.
Yes. Right. Like, so
we're like, you can do it.
Yeah, like we saw, we knew everything that went into it. So now when we see certain like celebrities and stuff, like we be like, so she ain't got no team.
So nobody.
Right.
She just out here.
No one cares about her for real.
Because we were doing this when we were 15.
Yeah,
that's true.
This is old news. But no, that's as good a time as ever to wrap it up. I think that I'm just so excited.
You gotta announce like everything over
again.
I'm
about to say,
I got you right now.
Dude, I'm about to say elevator pitch right now.
July 27th, KheemerFest, 13820 South Lincoln in Dolton, Illinois. Tickets are $60 for general admission, $80 for VIP. The VIP includes Jerk 48 free food. Vin Trendy free wine. John Basul free tequila. And
quality.
2 free drink tickets at the bar that we're gonna have a bar this year. That it all comes, and seats provided because it is an outside area and it's secure. It's a different secure
spot for the VIP.
With seats that'll be there. Again, if you get general admission, it's $60, and you got to bring your own chairs. That just includes entry to get in. We're gonna have about 15 vendors there: food vendors, clothing vendors, all type of stuff. We're gonna have there for you to shop with your local black local black people, entrepreneurs, or if they're not black, local business owners. Period. We all about putting everybody on. It started at 2:00 and end at 11 p.m. Okay, we got the cool kids, Ness, Gorilla Social, Jaas, Wilde Band, Soski, Jaleal, Carson, We Just Friends, and Kueen Jayashari. Again, y'all can get the tickets on KheemerFest page, all my platforms, and you get it on Eventbrite. You just type in KheemerFest. I actually got an ad going on there, so you should see it right now on Eventbrite. I also got the ads going on Instagram, so if you don't see it, just reach out to us, KheemerFest, KheemerFest on Instagram.
And we'll have it below too. If wherever you're listening to this or watching this,
you'll see all the info,
in the description. All the links.
It's secure. We got off-duty police officers out there. You secure. We got a parking lot where you can park in, so your car is secure. We got. We fenced in this year versus just being able to walk up. I got some barricades. I'm selling it to people that's been there before. It's like, what's the difference? What's the difference, Ken? What's the difference? 100%. I'm giving you the differences right now. It's going to be more secure. We got a whole bunch of different stuff. We got a different stage this year.
Wait, what you mean a different stage? I want to hear about that.
We got a bigger stage this year.
What?
I
want to hear about the stage.
It's going to be crazy this year. I can't wait.
We love a fence in the stage.
Again, it's 420 friendly, BYOB. Make sure you bring, we're going to have, I believe everybody out there should have all forms of being able to take your payment. So if you don't get cash, we'll be fine with everything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anybody can come, y'all. Don't even worry about it.
Again, it's $60 for general admission, $80 for VIP. Trust me, if I were you, I get the VIP because they're going fast right now. We only got like 30 VIP left, and it's a cap of 50. So we only got like 30 VIP left. Again, July 27th, 13820 South Lincoln and Dolton, Illinois.
Period. It's
2 p.m. to 11 p.m.
KheemerFest number 4.
Oh, I got KheemerFest merch there. We're going to do some pre-sales on KheemerFest merch, so make sure y'all follow the page.
Follow the page.
I'm going to show y'all the designs right now as soon as we get off. KheemerFest merch will be available
Yeah, no, that'll be actually good.
Oh, I have KheemerFest merch.
Yeah,
it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit.
Myself, so.
But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for having me on.
We love you too.
We talked about this earlier, but I think this is really my third time. But you said it's my fourth time.
I'm a prove it to
we'll
y'all.
talk about this later, right?
Anyway, thank y'all so much. Everything KheemerFest related will be down below, so make sure that you don't miss out if you're in the Chicagoland area. Or, baby, it's June, so you got a little time. So if you want to come and travel and be one of the cool kids, no pun intended, make sure that you come and you put your place in the space. You put your space in the place. Whatever. We love y'all so much. Please make sure that you always do all the things that you've always done. Follow us everywhere that we will be able to be followed, and we will be putting out more episodes more often, y'all. Okay.
Yeah, everybody calm down.
But follow us on TikTok and on Instagram at Away with Words the podcast. You can follow me there as well at Bree.stories and at Bree_stories on TwitTwat. You can follow at Tati on Instagram and at Hey Tati on TwitTwat. And please make sure that you're doing what you need to do and following at MJM Kid and at moments_stew, because that's where all the cool things are. We are in the midst still of prom and graduation season. It's not too late. Get your photos if you need them. Hit up moments_stew if you're in the Chicagoland area. That's where all the fucking good shit is happening. And we love y'all so much, and we'll talk to y'all next week. Everybody say bye.
Bye.